Hello guys, this is Cyrus the Great and I have pleasure presenting you the next battle from mods to medieval to total war kingdoms, and this one is gonna be battle in Nomine Dei mod. This is a German mod, so it's still unfinished. They are still working on it, so you see some of the text in the German language, so don't blame me if I will say some names incorrectly. And basically this mod is the completely overhaul of completely remastered version of Crusaders expansion. New fractions, new units, new traits, new campaign scripts, and stuff like that. You know all that I'm not campaign player, so I always focus on multiplayer aspect. So I went straight to download it, and my opponent GreMLT, thank you very much for joining me in this fight, is commanding Fatimid Caliphate. I believe they are the Turks' ancestors, or maybe the Turks themselves. I have no idea, I'm not gonna lie here, you can always check it in the TV Center page or Google if you want to look for more details. I'm looking forward to commentate this epic battle. This is of course 1 versus 1, and I'm pretty sure this is the first multiplayer battle of this mod ever on YouTube, published on YouTube. So let's start off with my army composition. I got 4 units of Teutonic Order crossbowmen here, and the unit scale is huge by the way. So casualties and fire and charges, this all will be more beautiful, more lovely, handsome, and the skins, they completely remaster graphics of this. I know you can say the stainless steel is maybe more awesome, but I'm starting my journey with mod from I started this from Broken Crescent, and now I'm in Nomine Dei. So I got 4 units of this Teutonic crossbowmen with left shield but low defense. Sorry. And as cavalry I got 4 units, 2 units of Teutonic Order Knights, these guys, and 2 units of Living Dead. So interesting name, looking forward to see them in the fight. And I believe I got, the rules were 6 to cavalry, no gun art, and of course 15 key each player. And I got 1 unit of Knights Templar here. As you can see, I brought some Teutonic spearmen to protect the flank of these crossbows, because seems spearmen in mods works much better in vanilla. And as my infantry I got really solid forces of dismounted Knights Templar, these guys, of course some religious fanatics, and in the front you can see 2 units of Knights of Holy Sepulchre. They are badass, they are I can say even overpowered. If you can afford them, just get 2 or 3 units of them and you will be happy with it. I don't have to explain more why, because I know you played medieval too as well. So that's it, and I believe that's all my infantry. Some dismounted Knights Templar here, and my general here with this handsome skin in this unit of 21 soldiers here. The sun is shining and 2 armies are about to fight, to slaughter each other. So here you see the first volley of missiles, and when I see this mod, when I see how modders can improve the game, the graphics, I don't really need to play neither Total War titles like Attila or Rome 2 Total War. Nope. For me it's enough to play medieval to Total War and Rome 1 Total War, and sometimes Napoleon with friends, but that's kinda a different story. So going off topic, first volley of missiles, and let's move on to his army. He's got 4 units, 5 units of Armenian archers. Look at the shields, they look pretty much like the dwarves, like the Turkish archers with armored skins from vanilla, and he's gonna have the missile advantage, I bet. As cavalry, he's got some golems, I believe. So I bet they are, and they were, some decent cavalry, something like lancers, and some, I believe, young guard. So most likely they are the equivalent of Mamluks. Accuracy of these missiles, of his missiles, seems it's really well. However, I'm losing more men than he is. So, as always, I'm saying a crap lot of obvious things, but I like it this way. As infantry, he's got most of the spears because this mod is still in the beta, so I believe most massive fractions aren't finished, so their unit roster isn't really big. So he's got some Sudanese Guard, Spear Traeger, I believe that's how pronounced it, and some. Wait, only Sudanese Guard? Nope, 4 units of this Armenian infantry with axes. And this guy seems with upgrades because there's other different skin. And before the battle started, we talked to we were talking about hills in this map because I chosen a wrong map. That was my mistake. So pretty much we decided to deploy right in the center to not use the hills for our missiles because he or I could otherwise camp an example here and then I could gain the huge advantage. But this would make game boring and maybe kinda unfair. So right now I'm losing this skirmish. My crossbows are pretty much done. Shower of arrows are killing my Teutonic crossbows, and these two guys are really brave, standing in the front of the enemy, still firing for their country, for the god. So actually this mod looks pretty cool, pretty badass. I hope you will enjoy it, and I will to do more battles, maybe some death matches or some siege battles even. And I like the skirmishing phase because there is no big chunk of big clusters. It's just stretch line and we are shooting at each other. So pretty much this battle, the skirmish warfare is pretty even, but as you can see in the balance of power, with this funny German text, I'm losing close to 20% and he lost 15, so let's speed up this a little. So you see he's moving his cavalry, and now it's time to my attack, because usually I play aggressive, maybe more aggressive than most of the players. And here's funny mistake that shows it's still unfinished. My one unit of infantry was engaged in fight. It's impossible, but it was. It was just the bug, or just error, so you can see the music changes. And I had to set formation for my cavalry because this living that screw up formation. The distance was too long, and my general is pretty much far away. So there we go, the battle starts right here. I set my Teutonic Order sergeants to take some of their fire, to use them as meat shield and get some of this Leiche Cavalry, so that's like cavalry, so I was sure I can face them here. And bang, first cavalry strike is gonna wipe out some of my guys, but also get rid some of these guys, and they actually are getting shot by my pavis. So right now, skin allergy, sorry for that, I have no idea what is causing this. Well, maybe it's just me. FPS frames are still decent. and I routed some of his cavalry, but these guys will come back, I'm sure. They are still numerous and they are fresh. So, my general, he did a great job taking out my general, as I was trying to. I shall protect him better. And here I did interesting manner. I put my 1 unit of Teutonic Order Knights up to this hill, on this hill, and I'm just gonna charge right to the back of this Sudanese guard, make hammer and anvil. But seems this cavalry charge doesn't gonna work. Yet they were engaged by this 2 units of columns, so I stand here. And this battle was pretty chaotic because I'm not used to play game in other languages than English and Deutsch, German I mean. So here my Knights of Holy Sepulchre are fighting off this, slaughtering this spearman. I believe he doesn't have Naphatons. Maybe there is no Naphatons in the mod. I have no idea. I have to check this. So right now I lost half of my army, and the battle is pretty intense. I got rid of this Teutonic spearman. This guy is fighting here, trying to get rid of this cavalry, and I see opportunity to do hammer and anvil here. My general is dangerous. Damn, I just love this skin. What for other YouTubers play Rome to Total War, and I think the Apollo did pretty bad choice with his current game series. I know expanding channel is always good stuff, and you don't have to upload one game, but there's so much mods, so much skill, so much game, you can learn so much replays, game engine to study as I did. It's just fun. Never mind, I got my general charging to this heavy cavalry, and I was pretty sure I'm winning at the center. Look at that Knights of Holy Sepulchre blew it up. So basically my crossbows are pretty much done, and I believe I ordered them to fire this Armenian infantry. And here is the big gap, opportunity to win from his side. See this? I can leave my general here because there is so much cavalry, even this medium tier, but still dangerous. So right now I got my Pavis shooting them, and I sent over my cavalry to Living Dead with maces to do a church. So 3 to 1 and bang! Beautiful church, rotate them immediately. And this guy is coming back to home, by the way, if you want to know. This guy. Living Dead is retreating like a scared goat. But his brothers will stand, maybe even win? Who guess? How do you think, who will win this game? Me taking the Principality of Antioch, or the Fatimid Caliphate with this funny schwankend infantry? I believe it means shaken. Look at the carnage, look at all the dead bodies. That's the Crusaders expansion in the new version, basically. And I didn't even saw this during battle, this 2 units of 1 unit of bodyguard. I missed this guys. And I believe this unit will come back. So pretty much my Pavis, my crossbows are pretty much done, and that's kind of interesting, I have to say. My Regius Fanatics broken, and time for last church, maybe that church. I didn't react very well on this, but I think I can do it. And bang! Next church here from this bodyguard. This guy just threw off his horse. Hope he's dead. And this Sudanese guard trying to do last stand, this Armenian archers fighting in melee, engaged in melee. This unit of Kulams wiping out this poor Pavis. Damn, sorry guy, I shall protect you better. Our men are winning the battle. And my infantry got his general. So battle's pretty much done at this point. We both did great manners. This was a really high school game. I believe I rarely play games on this scale and on this skill. The battle was the battle was really close, and just because they got pretty much crap cavalry, if they would got some Mamluks or better cavalry, this could be most likely defeat from my side, or this will be down to archers. And now my general wiping out this last unit of Armenian archers. Seems like most. Look at even the victor's ours. And the last thing I wanted to say, thank you very much Green MLT for joining me next time, and I mean in the next mod of course. And that was a great battle, and I believe, I hope this mod will progress, will move on to finish it, and soon we'll all be able to enjoy this with all units, roster, variability, and other details that need to be fixed. So that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy it, please leave a like or comment or share this video. That was Cyrus the Great, and have a nice day. See you next time.